Welcome to the Zen Zone. Zen Lee here with an exciting announcement. We have our first member of the channel, Michael Maverick. You now have access to your dragon emotes. You start off as a little baby dragon, and the more you stay with the channel, the more you will evolve into a beast of a Zen dragon. You also have access to racing videos. I will be uploading more and more videos that are exclusive to members, and members will see them first. Thank you, Michael Maverick. To become a member, you just click the join button, which should be right under the YouTube. An advantage of having electric unicycle, guys, is if you're in a situation like this where you gotta squeeze by, pardon. Yep. You can just squeeze by right there. No problemo. No problem. That wasn't the cleanest one because I wasn't expecting the guy to turn around, but all right. So what we're talking about today, I have to address. I want to call them hater comments because they aren't really based in rationale. Some people act like they're super intelligent and they'll leave a lot of comments in a long comments, but they don't really address the issue. And the issue that I've been talking about is that the Blitz tire is not a 90/90 tire. You can measure it, we've measured it. It doesn't measure out to, the width is not 90 millimeters or close to, it's not even close to 90 millimeters. So it is not a 90/90 tire. You can say that it is, you can put that out. I mean, the commenter accused me of using propaganda, but I like the Blitz. I love the Blitz, but it doesn't have a 90/90 tire. I mean, compared to the Falcon here. This Falcon tire is a 90/90 tire. Look at the width of it. The width is what we want as EUC racers particularly, and even just riders in general. The width is what gives you traction, it improves your cornering, it gives you better accelerations. Now there is a cap to it, you know, if you get like a super Z10 wide tire and you don't have the right suspension or any suspension, you're not gonna get the cornering as much. Okay, so the Blitz tire doesn't measure 90/90. It's not a 90/90 tire. Also, no other 90/90 tire, none of the popular 90 tires that actually measure the correct dimensions, actually fits on the Blitz, all right? So it doesn't fit into the wheel well, because it's too wide, and also it doesn't fit on the rim, because the rim's too narrow. So there's two reasons why the Blitz cannot have a 90/90 tire, a true 90/90 tire. Now maybe, I don't know who made this tire that put it on it, but maybe they just did some incorrect measurements, or maybe it's scandalous, I don't know. So can you advertise it? I think that's what a lot of people are upset about, is all these companies advertising false specs. And yeah, for good reason. You know, if you're gonna pay so much money for a wheel, and maybe you're buying it for a specific spec, you would like that spec to be correct. The 90/90 tire is a big one for me as a racer. I like the extra accelerations, the extra grip, the extra traction, all that stuff. I love all that extra stuff that extra width gives you that an 80/90 tire doesn't. That's why people are paying $500 to upgrade their Lynxes, is because they want the 90/90 tire. Now there's a new modification that does not cost $500 for the Lynx. I think you could do it for like $100 now. But still, you know, you're paying $100 to put on a bigger tire. Why? Because it's a huge upgrade, And that's why Bagot started advertising their tires being 90/90 when the reality is they're not, except for the Falcon tire. The Falcon tire is a 90/90 tire, a true 90/90 tire. I love the Falcon tire. And that is the tire, you know, I would want one with more height. That's the tire that I would want on my Blitz or my ET Max. I love to do it. I love to address the criticisms, to get everything out in the open, some transparency. I love transparency. I would love that the companies were more transparent. That would be amazing. And you know, it would be nice if the stats that they post, the technical stuff that these companies are posting was correct. The suspension travel is something they were talking about, like the Lynx, I guess, suspension travel versus, I don't know what the big deal with suspension travel is anyways. For me, if I get on the wheel and the suspension feels good, I don't care what the travel is. I've never really measured the suspension travel of a wheel. I don't know how that's necessary or what that's applicable to do. I guess having more suspension travel is better in general, but with the Sherman S that I'm on now, or the Lynx, the whatever the travel is on it, whatever it measures out to be, is fucking perfect. I don't need any more, I don't need any less. You know, if I needed more or less, I'll just buy, I guess the pressure, I would just if I wanted it softer or stiffer, I would just buy a different one. But the 66 has been perfect for me. I don't need anything more than that. That's a pretty sweet bike right there. So yeah. So the question is, would a 90/90 tire actually fit without spacing it on the rim? The rim actually measures smaller than the Lynx rim, for example, which can fit 90/90 tires. And so what do we got here?
92.
92, okay, so there is enough space potentially to put a 92. So maybe there is enough width, but I think it will be really tight.
Yeah, 1 millimeters from each side. It's
okay. So that's the first issue you have, but you could probably just use spacers. And then the second issue would be the rim. Will a 90/90 tire fit on the rim? So this is a Daluchi tire, and yeah, it's a good tire, but not a 90/90 in my opinion, or in the opinions of the measurement stick. We're gonna try the EX30. What is the EX30? This is an 80/90 tire. 2.714. This is a beefy tire. It almost looks like a 90/90 tire, but no, it's exactly 80 millimeters width. So what else we got? We got the Master Pro here. Let's see, that looks pretty narrow. Master Pro, same. So the first 90 in this tire represents the width, which we measured. The second 90, which is not as important, is the aspect ratio. The one we're concerned about is the width, right? Because we want a wide tire, as we were talking about. The width gives you the accelerations, the cornering, stability. It's like a complete level up for your wheel. This is not a 90/90 tire by the measurements. All right, thank you, Dr. Anton. I don't know how else we can explain it more than that. The other comment is, and I've seen this one a few times, oh, Zen said the ET Max corners like a cow. All right, and what do I mean by the ET Max corners like a cow? I mean, it doesn't corner well, all right? That's what I mean by it corners like a cow. I'm the only one that I've seen taking the ET Max on the circuit, me and Steven actually, Steven and I, taking the ET Max out on the circuit, and we're the only ones that I've seen testing it. And at the end of the day, it doesn't corner well. That's why nobody's racing it. It has amazing stability at top speeds. If you're going fast and straight on the ET Max, it's great. But as soon as you have to start cornering, that's where it suffers because of the height, because of the weight, because of the shape, the ergonomics, all those factors, the suspension, all those are factors into why it doesn't corner well. So the commenter is saying, I'm on the wrong side of history on that one. Prove me wrong. Show me the video of someone cornering really well. Here's my video. I'll put up my video of me riding the ET Max and getting wobbles all the time, because as you try to enter into the corners, yeah, your technique has to be perfect. You have to have tons of muscle to control the weight of the wheel. It doesn't corner well. I've not seen anyone corner well with it. And I have the Conti Scoot tire on my ET Max, which is an amazing tire for cornering. All right, we ran into a fellow Sherman S Rider, Gabriel. He's got the L52 helmet. He's got mirrors on his hands. You can see the mirrors, wrist guards. Oh, he's got the Michelin City Extra on his Sherman. That's freaking sweet. Mirrors, helmet, L52 helmet. Looks good. And I believe this is where he works at this massive hospital. This is a massive hospital, Hospital Lafay. Whew. Huge. Just follow him for a bit longer. Sherman S, even good for the bigger guys. I'm going to be trying to answer your comments in video format more often and trying to put out more content often. I appreciate any thumbs up, any supports, any shares. I'm using CapCut as an editor now. Psycho taught me some cool tricks with CapCut, and I like the editing process on that. I have some race videos coming up. If you're a member, you're gonna get access to those first. I think I've already posted some chest cam videos, and I'm gonna be posting more, some exclusive crashes and stuff like that that you'll only see as a member. And some of the member videos will become public, but not all of them. Some of them will be exclusive to members only. So I encourage you to become a member, to start out as a baby dragon and work your way up, grow into a Zen dragon. It's pretty sweet. I love my badges. I have some of the coolest badges. I got some emoticons too that you get access to. If you're leaving a comment, you get access to those emotes. Those will improve over time. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any feedback for me, let me know. Even if you want to be negative or harsh towards me, I will still try my best to answer your comment. in a professional way. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, stay in the Zen Zone.